The man noticed that the girl had a strange tail growing on her backside. Chris, however, mistook it for a pen. Without thinking, he reached out to pull it off. But the moment his fingers touched the tail, it was as if they both fell into an endless, boundless universe. While Chris was lost in thought, Ellie, furious, yanked him back to reality. She then told him that they had just unintentionally made an eternal vow to each other. Chris was a comic artist. Although his comics weren't very popular, they earned enough to support his family. However, just 2 days before the deadline, both of his assistants quit. So, he had no choice but to hire a temporary assistant. When he went to meet her, he was surprised to find that she was a beautiful blonde with blue eyes. With little time left, Chris immediately had her start working. To his surprise, Ellie worked fast and did an excellent job. Chris started wondering if she was actually a professional assistant. But Ellie told him it was her first time as an assistant, and she had learned everything from a book. The two of them continued to work intensely, and Ellie managed to complete her tasks perfectly every time. Chris was so moved that he almost cried. With her help, he was sure they would make the deadline. Soon, his younger brother and sister came home from school. When they saw the beautiful Ellie, his sister Lucy asked her to play. She then took Ellie on a tour of the house. It was a shared apartment, housing all kinds of people, including Chris's cousin. Chris was both the landlord and a comic artist here. From Lucy, Ellie learned that Chris wasn't good at relying on others. He worked so hard to take care of his siblings in place of their parents. Ellie was deeply moved, so she worked even harder to help Chris finish the drawings. In reality, Chris didn't start drawing comics until he was 19. His parents didn't let him read them, but his grandmother loved comics. In her collection, there were even some of Chris's own comics. Ellie had never seen such a unique, fantastical world. At first, she had disliked Chris because she misunderstood his intentions. But through all this, their relationship gradually developed into a romantic one. It was that feeling of ups and downs, that sense of being unable to control things freely, that truly captured her heart.